Are you ready for a what sold and how I packed it video? I'm going to show you what sold when it comes to ceramics. If you're new to the channel, I'm Vicki and welcome to the channel. My husband Mark and I resell on eBay, some things on Poshmark. I don't think I have anything on Mercari anymore. In today's video, I'm going to show you some of our items that sold, how I packed some of the items, to ship. And I'm also going to share with you on a few items, not all of them. I'm going to share how I estimate the weight at the time of listing. It's really not difficult, and I do have other videos out there for that. But in this video, I have a few clips as to on how much weight I estimated at the time of listing, and I show you what it weighed after packing on a few items. And if you'd like to watch all the way to the end, I'll have a little chat with you, give you an update on things around here, including an update on some of my shipping supplies. I like to say I have good news, but not really. I'm still working on finding a good bubble wrap supplier, but I have a few things to share with you at the end, along with a personal update. So if you're interested, watch all the way to the end. So with that said, let's get started. This was a really fast sale. I just did these 4 plates and they sold in less than 24 hours. It's an international sale. It's a 4-count lot of Wedgwood Aquarius, the pattern, love it. Green stoneware bread and butter plate. Paid $2.40 for the 4 because I bought a lot of dishes at Goodwill. Okay, I can't read the bottom of these dishes. I need a magnifier. They're asking $4.99, but I did a Google Lens and I believe they're Wedgwood. So we got some replacement plates and 2 bowls and another smaller bowl on top. So I think I'm going to chance it, although they won't let us return anymore. If there's scratches, so Mark's taking everything apart to check for utensil scratches. So the 4 plates were $2.40 and they sold on sale for $32.49 plus ship. That was a fast sale. I'm getting ready to pack these small plates, bread and butter plates, and I've alternated each plate with a small styrofoam plate. This doesn't always work, but it works sometimes. And I have them in between, sandwiched in between each plate and on the bottom. Next, I'm using stretch wrap to make sure that the plates don't shift. I'm going to wrap them in small bubble wrap first. I'm not sure if 1 sheet's going to do it. Doesn't look like it. So let's take 2 sheets of small. Small bubble wrap conforms a little better than large. I will be using large as well, but I'm using this layer first. Now I'll go to large. I have 2 sheets of large 1/2 inch, 1 in the center. I'll place the plates there. In fact, I think I'll turn them upside down. Just tuck this end flap inside. Need a longer piece here. Can I feel the plates? No, I cannot. Okay, let's take a measurement. See what we're dealing with here. I'm within 10 inches and about 9. 10 by 9 by, I don't know, 4.5. Before I finish packing these, I'm taking a look at what I estimated for shipping. I estimated 3 pounds and I estimated an 8 by 8 by 6 box, but I'm going to try a 10 by 8 by 6. I forgot about this box size I have. So 3 pounds. Let's see how I do. I'll get this assembled, finish packing it, and then we'll weigh it. I meant to weigh these first before I bubble wrap them, but I'm going to check it here. It's 1 pound, 13.5 ounces. 1 pound, 13.5. So I automatically would have rounded that up to 2 pounds and added 1 pound for the box and rest of the packaging. So that's where I got my 3 pounds. Let's see how well I did. Let's finish the packing. I'm going to do a test fit. That's going to work, but you can see I have space in here I need to fill up. Let's see if I can get it to go down in here if I add 2 sheets of large 1/2 inch, kind of pressing in the corners. Now, it might be getting a little thick on the sides. It is getting a little thick there. So instead of the 2 pieces, let's take 1 piece and slide this in. Give it a little more cushion on the bottom. I'm a little concerned about how close this is to the side of the box without any extra bubble wrap. So I'm going to take some cardboard and just cut a few pieces. Adding more weight though with this, but I'm going to put a piece of cardboard here to help reduce impact, and here. Thank you label doesn't weigh much. Thank goodness for that, right? Doesn't weigh much. And on top, let's see what we can put on top. I mean, it's not going to move around, so I'm not too worried here. But let's see what it takes to finish off the top. I don't think I can put air pillows, but I should be able to put 2 sheets of large 1/2 inch bubble. Oh, pop some. Let's give it the shake test. It's good, it's not moving. I'm going with it. Cardboard or not in there, I'm taping it up. I'm going to press everything together. I keep a sample label around. Keep that handy. It still has the backing on it. I figure that allows for any other labels that we put on. Let's show you here. Got the sample label. It's on the scale. 2 pounds, 4.9 ounces. And we know that USPS is going to round that up when they charge us. So they're charging us for 3 pounds. It's 2 pounds, 5 ounces, but they're going to charge us for 3. What did I estimate? 3 pounds. I'm good. Sold a little handmade pottery basket. It has a signature here, Mayor, M-A-Y-O-R. I don't know who that is. Couldn't find out much. And I paid $2.99 at Goodwill. That's a cute little pottery piece. Oh, it's signed. I can't read it. I'm asking $2.99. I have to check that out. It's pretty. And it's sold on offer for $20 plus ship. I want to tell you here that I really don't think too much about when I'm packing. I just pack. Doesn't bother me, doesn't worry me. You know, I just do it. But this person left a message saying, please pack carefully. And so the whole time that I've been working on this table, packing other things, I've been afraid I was going to knock it off. No, not going to do it. And I am going to pack carefully. It will arrive safely. I have some paper inside, and I decided to rest it on some air pillows on the top and the bottom. It's so hard. I need to do this one-handed today because I don't have much time, and I'm just going to wrap it with lots of bubble wrap. I've got my little bundle, so I just need to find a box and get it in the mail. This sale was for a pretty strawberry bowl made by Hankook in Korea. Let's see what I can tell you about it. Well, I didn't write down how much I paid, but knowing me, I probably paid $1 to $2 for it, and it sold on sale for $35.99. They paid $51.62 for a vintage, made in Korea, Hankook serving bowl. Sold 2 pretty reticulated, that's what the little openings are called, reticulated plates. A lot of 2. They have wall mount plate hangers on the back. It says something, I'm not sure what it says other than I can read the word France. Made in France, hand painted. Paid $2 at a garage sale for both of them, and they sold on offer for $40 plus ship. Nice sale. So let's pretend I'm just listing this. I do have a styrofoam plate in between, but I'm not worried about that. How much do they weigh at the time of listing? 2 pounds, 8.4 ounces. I automatically round that up to 3 pounds. But what about the box and other packing material? Well, I add 1 pound to that. So I'm going to estimate at least 4 pounds. Sometimes I estimate more. Just as I thought, I estimated a little bit more than making this 4 pounds. I estimated 5 pounds to allow myself room for plenty of packing material. I've been debating whether I'm going to take these off or not. They are reticulated. This is the most fragile, vulnerable area. I think it kind of depends on how hard they are to take off. I'm also a little concerned as to how hard it might be for the buyer to put back on. But let's, and I don't want to break the plates. Okay, I'm going to pull up on this. Okay, and very gently, I think I will pack them separately and let them put them back on. So I have to remember to do that. Put it in the box, Vicki. Make yourself a mental note. Okay, lifting up. I'm hoping this thing doesn't spring back on me. Okay, they're off. They're very pretty. And as I said, they're made in France. I'm not sure if my styrofoam plates are going to work for this. Not too bad. Not bad at all. I have a couple of different sizes. I think I need one more large one. I've had these plates for quite some time, and I know they've gotten more expensive, so I don't always use them, but I think I'll use them for this. I don't like the way this depth is fitting here on top. There's too much of a gap here, so I'm going to put a small one here for right now. And before I add any bubble wrap, I'm going to go ahead and put stretch wrap around these to hold them together. You know what? I'm rethinking this. I mean, these are reticulated edges. I'd have to waste that little bit. I'm going to add some bubble wrap inside of the bottom styrofoam plate. I'm going to add some bubble wrap on top. I think I'll put some here. Some here. And some here. I'm going to go ahead and fold, whoop, I didn't get it caught. Fold the corners up. I'm only doing this because of it being reticulated, giving it this extra bubble wrap. And now I'm going to stretch wrap this, and I've messed this all up. And don't worry, this is not the only protection that I'm putting on it. I just don't want them to shift during shipping. I have 2 sheets of large 1/2 inch. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Nope. But I can cross lay 2 the opposite direction. And I can put an extra sheet on top to tape everything to. This is still loose. Can I feel the plates? No, I can't. I still have these to deal with. These meaning the hooks. I'll just have to lay them on top somehow. I'll put the thank you label on here so they don't throw that out thinking it's just packing material. Let's figure out what size box we need. I'm within 12, and I'm under 6. I have a box that's 12 by 12 by 6. I'm going to give this a try. Let's do a test fit. That's going to work great. I just need some more bubble wrap. I can't put air pillows, but I should be able to put 2 sheets this way. I knew that was going to fall in. I just knew it. Let's try this again. I have to fit this on top and be able to close it up. I think I can fit 2 sheets, a large 1/2 inch on top. Find out. The bubble wrap on the bottom will give a little bit. Let's roll this down in a little bit. Try 2 sheets. I could maybe just use one, perhaps. Let's give it the shake test. That's good. Nothing's moving. Push everything together. Tape it up. We'll get it in the mail. Oh, wait. What does it weigh? I estimated 5 pounds. Turn it on its side. Let's get you down here. Take a look. 3 pounds, 8.2 ounces. So it's only 4 pounds. That's okay. I charged for 5. And the money we might have collected for that extra pound helps go towards my packing material and my time. I'm good. If you're enjoying this video so far, I sure do appreciate a thumbs up. You'll be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so. And keep watching. There's more. Sewed a Christmas Santa plate. It's a small one, about 7 inches or so. Made by Rosanna, made in Italy. Looks like it's hand painted. Not sure what I paid for it, probably $1. And it sold on offer for $18 plus ship. I wrapped the plate in some tissue paper, some large 1/2-inch bubble wrap. I'll add some more bubble wrap and put it in a 10 by 10 by 6 box. It's been a long time since I sold a coffee mug. Now, where is it? Where is the coffee mug with the Basset Hound? Oh, I went too far. Here it is. This is the one that sold. Express Best Friend Originals. We finally sold a coffee mug. It's been part of my markdown. I have no idea what I paid for it, but I'm going to guess about 50 cents. And it sold on offer for $12 plus ship. It's a pretty standard coffee mug. Let's find out how much it weighs. It's 13.5 ounces. I round that up to 1 pound. And because I'm going to box it, I'm going to add another pound. So I'm estimating 2 pounds for this coffee mug. Let's box it and weigh it again. Let's pack the coffee mug. I need to protect the handle. Basset Hound. Make sure I have the right one. But it looks like a Basset Hound. All right, I need to protect the handle. Sometimes I use a pool noodle, but it does take up a little more room. Sometimes I use some bubble wrap. Sometimes I put paper through here, sometimes bubble wrap. So I'm going to use bubble wrap today, and then take the 2/3 of the sheet, fold it in half, pack that around the handle. I guess it's almost as much room as a pool noodle. Place the cup on some large 1/2-inch bubble wrap, and you can see that this is not going to reach. I do have the hollow area to fill, so let's take care of that. I've got some scrap bubble. End of the roll. Hold all this together, and this sheet, I'm going to cut down to about 2/3. So yes, I'm holding all this together, putting this on top, bringing the sides up, giving it some tape. Again, pushing this all together here, folding the large 1/2-inch bubble wrap down, folding this part up. And I'd say it's pretty well protected, but we do need a box. This box is about 8 by 6 by 4. I think it's going to fit pretty good. I might even turn it upside down in here. But I do have a little bit of room. It does move. See if I can fit another sheet of large 1/2-inch in here. Okay, it's building it up too high now. Try some small. It just makes it in this box. I do need to fill in some more bubble wrap here. Let's get the thank you label on here. A little more bubble wrap, but are we going to be able to close it? No. I might need a bigger box. I don't want to use a bigger box. And one alternative I have is to put some few pieces of the large 1/2-inch bubble on the side where it was loose. Since it's a tight fit here, I'm going to add some cardboard on top. It's a little bit too long. Add a piece of cardboard to help reduce impact. Now, can I get this closed? Yes, I can. Got a sample label on top. Comes in at 1 pound, 2.7 ounces. Now, when we print the label, we will put 1 pound, 3 ounces. But as far as USPS is concerned, we will be charged for 2 pounds. So that's what I estimated when I listed it, is 2 pounds. And the box size was about 8 by 6.5 by 4.5. Looking for a little angel, and I think I pulled her out. I did, because somebody inquired about her the other day and asked if I would take a lower offer. Made in Japan. You can see the crazing here. I've had her in my stash for a long, long time, and so I don't have a price that I pay, but probably $1. Made in Japan, girl angel with a harp figure. I accept an offer of $18 plus ship. For estimating shipping of this figure, this is what I would do at the time of listing. I would put her on a scale and weigh her. Now she's only 3.2 ounces, but she's definitely going in a box. So what I did for shipping is I just have this flat fee that I go to quite often when unboxing something, and that is $6.95. So when I listed her, I chose $6.95. That's just a fee that I set because I know I'm going to put her in a box. $6.95. Here's our little angel figure. Her wings are very fragile. I have some tissue paper. I take one corner and run my hand down through it, and I start wrapping. Actually, I could put a little bit of pool noodle on the back here for support. At the very least, a little piece here. I know what I'll do. I'll cut off a couple of pieces here. Put them here. I actually think I'm just going to go with the back the way it is. I'm going to wrap this around a few times, just using regular tape. Let's get another piece. Grab the corner and wrap some more. And again, just regular tape. And one more piece. This time I'm just going to wrap the whole figurine. And regular tape. Make it easy to undo. Now I just need a small box. Got one square, a large 1/2-inch bubble wrap. Got my tape. Okay, now I just need a small box. Some more large 1/2-inch bubble, although this is the end of the roll, so I doubled it. A little bit of bubble on top, and she's good to go. Give her the shake test. It's good. Sold 2 bowls on Poshmark. Poshmark sale. These are block Windsor bone made in Thailand royal bone china bowls. I picked up the 2 of them at the Salvation Army, and I think I have $4 into these, $1.99 each. And they sold for $37, and the buyer on Poshmark pays ship. I netted $29.60. Not bad. I've wrapped each bowl in foam wrap, put some large bubble wrap inside, turning them upside down on a sheet of large 1/2-inch bubble wrap. Then I got a 1/2 sheet, and I'll just fold this up and tape it. Lemons. Oh, there they are. Spotted them right away. Brand new measuring cups. Lemon measuring cups. Paid $3.99 at Goodwill, and they sold on offer for $25 plus ship. I'll wrap them in some bubble wrap, add some more bubble wrap, and mail them in a small box. I thought these would never sell. I was about to take the listing down and just donate them, and then they sold. They're unmarked, but this rooster design, it's so pretty. I really think it's really cute. Is Taylor Smith & Taylor, TSNT, and not sure what we paid for them because I think I bought several dishes that day for $5, and this set sold for $29.99 plus ship. sort of handmade mug. Nice pretty piece of pottery. Love the color and the speckles. Looks like stoneware. Signed Bruning. I didn't know anything about it. Still don't know anything about it. I think I bought it at Goodwill. Didn't write it down, but probably paid $2.99, I think, at Goodwill. And it sold on sale, $12 plus ship. For those of you who stayed for the chat, a couple of things. One is I did try a new bubble wrap supplier, and the bubble wrap looked really nice when it came in. It was nice and clear. However, Mark and I counted the square feet. We were supposed to receive 250 square feet, 2 rolls of 125 square feet each, but we only received 218, about 109 square feet per roll. And yeah, supposed to be 250. Received 218. We didn't measure the second roll, but we're figuring because of the diameter of the roll, which was about 20.5 inches in diameter, it was 109 square feet for the first roll, and we figured the second was the same because they shipped in a box, not a bag. So yeah, we were short. Received 218, ordered 250. Not a good thing, right? This is from an Amazon seller, and I ordered 1/2-inch bubble wrap. Yep, 1/2 inch, which is what I like to use, and it's not 1/2 inch. No. I mean, on the surface, it looked really nice. Fairly clear, clean, 12 inches wide. It's perforated, and as to be expected, the perforations are always flat. That just happens with bubble wrap when you order it perforated. But the bubble itself is not a 1/2 inch. I ordered a 1/2 inch. It was advertised as a 1/2 inch, but it's 3/8. Yeah, 3/8. So, you know, it's getting so frustrating. I'm sure you're feeling the same way. I was hoping to share with you in this video that I found a great new supplier. And remember my old supplier, those of you who have been with us for a long time, it was Gailey's Fresh Farm. They're out of business, which maybe they should be. They started out with the best bubble wrap I could find. It was sealed air bubble wrap. And then during C, if you know what I mean, they started shipping out the lowest quality of sealed air bubble wrap when I was used to the medium quality. And then it got worse. My last order from them last year wasn't even sealed air, even though they advertised it on Amazon. It was some generic, it was a no brand. How do I know that? Because I know it because it didn't say sealed air in the core anymore. It was just generic. So I checked Amazon. I checked their website. Yeah, not found. Which is too bad that they went downhill, that they went down the wrong path when it came to being a supplier that you could count on. So no more of that. And when it comes to this brand or any brand, you really have to know your per square foot price. Whatever you are paying, divide it by the square feet, find out how much it's costing you per square, and at least count one of however many rolls you order, whether it's one roll. Take the time and count the squares and see if you're shorted. The problem with contacting the seller and saying, hey, you shorted us bubble wrap and it's not 1/2 inch bubble wrap, what are they going to do? They're going to do the same exact thing that we would do if we had a buyer, an eBay buyer, that we didn't want to sell to anymore. They'll just block you. They'll just block us. So complaining isn't going to get me anywhere. And I might just need to accept that the rolls are going to be short. It's not going to be 1/2 inch because it's the price I want to pay per square foot. There is one other thing, though, that I bought and tried out, and you'll see it in a future pack and ship video. Let me grab it for you. I hope this doesn't weigh 20 pounds, but I am sitting down. I'm not supposed to lift over 20 pounds for a while since I've had my surgery. I need a few weeks under my belt before I can lift much weight. But this is something really unusual. It's a paper, kind of a bubble paper, and it's perforated. And I've got a box of it here. And as far as the review, I tried it today. I just took a couple of sheets and cut them in 4 and used them as separators for some bowls that I was packing, some small bowls. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I just want to let you know that I'm trying something else out. And if I like it after I tried it a few more times, I'll talk about it again. in one of my pack and ship videos. So I'll keep you updated on it as I use more. I've only used a couple more sheets. And to answer the question that I get all the time when I'm packing things is, why do you use masking tape? Why? Why do I use it? Because it's cheap. It's really cheap in comparison to my shipping tape. I use clear tape on the outside of packages, and I now use clear tape when I'm packing my jewelry, my handmade jewelry. But masking tape is cheaper than packing tape. And I have two of these dispensers. Most of you know this. I have one for my packing tape, one for the masking tape. And I don't care if it doesn't look pretty, it works great. You do have to get used to these dispensers. They are industrial dispensers. They're weighted. They have a grippy on the bottom, but it's very sharp. Very, very sharp blade. I have cut myself, but it's very sharp. The blade is very sharp, so you have to be careful about that. Keep kids away from it. But I do have links for these dispensers and the tape below the video if you're interested. As to sales, sales have been a little bit slow. I actually sold quite a bit of jewelry though. You know, we have another channel, Avante Jewelry, and I'm making jewelry, demonstrating how to make jewelry. Sometimes I work with beads for my bead stash, and a lot of times I work from vintage to fashion jewelry that I've picked up at thrift stores. So I'm upcycling jewelry. So if you don't know about that, it's Avante Jewelry. And I sold quite a bit of that recently. As far as hard goods, well, a few things here and there, not as much as what we'd like. Although we sold a pair of shoes today. Woohoo, we sold some shoes. Oh gosh, how about you? How have sales been? How's it going for you? Okay, on a personal note, thank you so much to all of you who have reached out and wished me well with my surgery last Wednesday and checking to see how I'm doing. I'll be 1 week out from surgery tomorrow. And today was my first day going out and about. We went to the post office, although Mark took the packages in for me. And we went to Salvation Army and a grocery store. That was about it. I'm on low impact duty, which is kind of easy for me since I sit most of the time and I'm either listing on eBay or making videos or editing videos. I'm sitting right now, if you can't tell. I'm resting. I am a little tired tonight. I say tonight because, what time is it? It's 7:50. I don't know if that'll be backwards or not. It's 7:50, almost 8 o'clock as I'm making this little video clip because I want to get a video out to you this weekend. So you should be seeing this on Friday or Saturday night. So if it's on Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. If it's on Saturday, I hope you had a happy Valentine's Day. But anyway, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. There's not much to say. I mean, it was female surgery. So you guys watching this video don't have to go through what us women have to go through. And the surgery went fine. It was a little more involved than what I thought. I don't want to say what it was, but it was a little more involved than I anticipated. Yeah, I'm doing fine. Doing good. And Mark, my personal nurse, Mark, he is taking great care of me, as I'm sure you would expect he would, because he's a great person and a great husband. Oh my gosh. All right. I guess that's all I have. I thought I had more, but that's it. I'm tired, and it's time to wrap this up and go watch TV. Mark is upstairs right now on his iPad so that he can be quiet while I make this short video. We're going to watch some TV and wrap it up, and I'm going to stick to just putting videos out every 2 weeks for now. So I'll see you in a couple of weeks. I hope you have great sales. Happy sales. Happy sales to you. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Vicki with Avante-Avenue, and I'll see you in the next video. Maybe Mark will see you too. Never know when he'll pop in.